to maybe hopefully. That's a nice little putting in there. Hey everyone, Genome here, coming to the next episode in my comic book cover of the week series. This is the series where I take a look back at probably hidden gems of old and break down why I like the cover and hopefully, maybe get something out there new people haven't seen before. It's easy just to keep glancing at that stuff that's in your long box or sitting on your wall and not really pay much heed to it. It's like, oh, that's awesome, but never really dig deeper. Well, I'm here to dig.
No, please.
So, in this week's episode, I'm going to take you back to 1980, and it's funny because I actually picked this one out a little while ago. It was the same artist and inker duo, I think, from 2 weeks prior or 2 books back. It just happened. It just fell on that. I didn't even realize it was the same guy at first.
Why do I seek your counsel?
Upon close inspection, I guess I should have seen it, but this goes to just the philosophy, hey, good art's good art, man. So it could be different books, doesn't matter. And some people, it just they're so talented, it just carries through. So my incoherent ramblings notwithstanding, let's get into it. So we're talking about number 55 of Marvel Premiere, and for this episode it is Wonder Man. So here it is. There it is, Simon. Check it out, and I'll have a nice digital copy of it. Here, I'll pull it down here for you. All right, so sound effects and everything. But yeah, so Wonder Man. So this cover is pretty wacky, man, and so cool. Unfortunately, once again, I probably should do this on the webcam, but whatever. I like the more dynamic. Oh, by the way, we're sitting here in the presence of the mighty Blinky. All hail Blinky. Yes, he lends me strength in these things. So, why do I like this cover so much? Well, there's a couple of reasons. Move this out the way here. First off, let's see if I can get it just right. Okay, so just look at the unconscious pose of, it's not the Destroyer, it's the Demolisher, something like that. I can't remember what this is called. It starts with a D. It's a suit of armor, basically. AIM made it. But just check out, you can see by the way he's lifting him up and the way his arms and even fingers, if it'll ever zoom in, they're just in complete, you can tell he's completely unconscious or deactivated, whatever this suit of armor is. He's completely gone. He's so limp and loose here, and I just love the way he's drawn. Nice, sweet lines here. Oh, by the way, this is art by, cover art by Ron Wilson and Joe Sinnott. So there's an artist-inker combo if you've ever heard one, right? Of course. So great work, though. Nice. I love the ink lines that highlight the body all the way down the thigh, all the way through the torso. Very sweet stuff. But I mean, just everything here screams like, I'm done, I'm defeated. And then there's Wonder Man beneath him, just lifting him up. But I mean, just it works as far as gravity. This is what the body would do if he was lifting off the ground. The arm would sag down, and the legs would, bend like that at the kneecap. So just love the physics of this cover. Simon here is bracing himself to lift this thing, even though he shouldn't really have to. He's so super strong, but it lends an air of, dramatism here, a dramatic effect to the cover. So, kind of weird here is the background is all these yellow explosion things. I thought maybe at first it was maybe representative of his energy output. He's not like an energy projector per se. He's powered by ionic energies, and basically make him the Superman that he is. The only thing is those are usually portrayed as either really lightish red or pinkish, usually emanating out of his eyes. If you take sunglasses off so you can see it. So I'm not sure what the yellow's all about, if it was just a quickie to eschew the background or whatever, I don't know. But the lower portion has background, and it's obviously his home or apartment, whatever it is Simon is, a.k.a. Wonder Man, and it's a wreck. And also, the clothes he's wearing are shredded. Now, I think, and once again, hopefully I'm not just finding stuff that isn't really there, making up your own facts. But this Wonder Man's always walked the fine line of being the Hollywood actor, basically his civilian life and that of being a superhero. So this one almost says the shredding of his garments and the destruction of his home, assuming that it is his home in there. Just saying, you can never have that normal life. You can never be Batman. Batman's not really normal, even regular life. I mean, you just can't do all those little things that you think you can. You know what I mean? You can't separate the two for the most part. And he's a known public figure. And the only thing that could make that even more obvious would be like the uniform, his uniform underneath it. Went through substantial changes throughout the years. So waist belts, though, man, that went out with the freaking the pedal pusher, right? But so I kind of dig it, man. It's like, yeah, you can try to pretend you're the Hollywood big shot, or you can pretend you're regular Joe Schmo with ionic powers. But, eventually the supervillain's going to come calling. And he kind of looks enraged here. And usually, sorry, this is not focusing worth a dang. There, let me manually focus. But he looks pretty enraged here. And most of the time, Wonder Man is very, very kind of lighthearted. And, devil may care kind of attitude. So the fact that this thing pissed him off is something. I hadn't actually read the inside of this book. I got it actually as either a prize winning or A-OK last year or something, and I've never got around to actually reading it. I'm pretty bad, I know. But I just thought this was a cool one. I've been wanting to do a series or an episode of this one for quite a while. So yeah, Wilson and Sinnott here just do an amazing job, I think. Very, like I said, once again, very gracefully inked. It's even got a little liquid shadow at the bottom here, but it's nothing, it's nothing too ham-fisted. It's dark where it needs to be dark, like underneath on the background stuff, and underneath his back and all that. But the rest of it's really tastefully done. And if you look real close, up in reverse, up here where he's like hoisting him up, he's actually bending the metal, so that's nice. It has this nice little like folding and fissuring of his back there where he's doing it. So it's almost like he's crunching into the metal to lift it, and I said Wonder Man can do it. This Wonder Man's way more powerful than this suit of armor. This is not the Asgardian destroyer or anything like that. This is man, I wish I could remember this thing's name. But so yeah, he could just make mincemeat out of this thing. If his power set's going, he's another one that's fluctuated quite a bit over the years, but basically he's like Thor and Hulk levels of power and invulnerability and all that. So he's really, really strong. He was always cursed with either a bad costume and always a bad name. Wonder Man's just an awful moniker. But he's actually one of the more intriguing characters too in Marvel. It's like he's Marvel's first like zombie, which is kind of interesting, and he's a hero. He had a lot to do with the Vision and all that in the early days of the Avengers. But interesting character. I just love this cover a lot, and so I think it's very much deserving of my comic book cover of the week. So there you go. That is Marvel Premiere number 55, featuring Wonder Man. Hope you enjoyed. If you had this issue or have ever thought about making this issue like one of your favorites, let me know in the comments below. Love to hear from you guys. I don't know what else to say on that one. Just keep on keeping on. Another week, I should have another one. Got some other ones already picked out, and hopefully I'll see everyone on Raiders Notes tonight. Should be a good show. So anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more comic book review content, movie review content, music review content, because if I can review it, I will do it. So thanks again for watching. Until next time, this is Genome, out.